ที่รักปากน้ำโพเคยทวงโชว์ที่ท่าตะโกตอนงานสงกรานต์จากไปไกลโพ้นยังคิดถึงคนนครสวรรค์
G'day viewers, Petro Thai. Well, this vlog is going to be about camping. So in the next day or so, I'm going to head down to a place called Warburton, which is just outside Melbourne. It's about an hour drive. Beautiful place in the valley there. I'm going to camp down there on the side of the Yarra River, which is pretty well known in Melbourne. I'm going to do some freshwater cray fishing down there. So this time of year they get some good freshwater crays down there, pretty big ones. A mate of mine last week went down there and got a fairly big size one. So we'll have a go at that. I'll show you how we go about catching them. Yeah, just show you the campsite. We'll have a fire tonight. We might head down the pub. Why not? Cook up some food. Yeah, so it should be a good day, a good vlog, hopefully. So just want to let you know, I just bought the GoPro 9. Just updated from the GoPro 5, which I've had for about a couple of years now. But I've updated the 9, so it's a 5K. You can use 5K on it. Uses a lot of memory on it. So let us know in the comments down below what you think of the footage. It should be a lot clearer. The stability is a lot better. I mean, everything's just a lot better on the GoPro 9. So let me know in the comments what you think of the picture quality. I'll be interested to know what your thoughts are. So anyway, we're going to head down there. I've just packed the car. Beautiful day in Melbourne. It's going to be about 30 degrees today, no wind, which is always good. So yeah, let's go, and I'll catch us when we're down there. So here we are at Warburton Caravan Park, and this is our little site here, B5. $60 a night for a powered site. Plenty of shade. Right near the toilets, showers. Big tree. And we're right near the river. It's the grouse. It might be even warm enough to go for a bit of a dip. What a beautiful day. Anyway, they reckon they've been catching heaps of freshwater crayfish in this river. I mean, no one's been able to come down here anyway in the last few months because of COVID. So we'll have a bit of a fish and see what we come up with. Anyway, we'll set the tent up and get everything set up, and then we'll continue our adventure. But it's looking pretty damn good, as you can see on the GoPro 9. It's on 4K at the moment, so it's a bit of a test for the new GoPro. But it looks bloody perfect. So we've set up the campsite. tent up. It's a 4-man tent, big enough, pretty easy to put up, but you do forget over the, I haven't put the tent up for probably about 6 months, a year maybe, and you just forget where the poles go. You throw the instructions out when you first put the tent up, so I'm pretty hopeless at putting tents up. I haven't got a lot of patience, but the wife, she's got the patience, so she helps me out. Anyway, so we've got the tent, we're going to get the fire bin, got to get that from the canteen, and we're set to go. Perfect Melbourne day, and there's really no one here. Happy days. So we're going to see if we can attempt to catch some freshwater crays. Now, like I said previously, I had a mate down here on the weekend and they caught some fairly big ones. So I don't know whether you need a fishing license to do that. I haven't got one, but it's going to be catch and release. We're not going to weed them. We'll just catch them, show you on the vlog, see what we can get out of this, out of the Yarra River, which flows all the way down to Melbourne. I'll go up here, I'll show you what the, I'll pick up my beer first. Today I'm drinking the James Squires Hot Thief American Pale Ale, 5.3%. Trev's Travel Tales will be pretty happy with that, I'm sure he's had it before. But not a bad drop. Anyway, so what I've got over here, these are the items we need to catch the freshwater crays. Apparently they love a bit of chicken wing. Have a look at that size of that chicken wing. That's massive. Anyway, we're going to put the chicken wing inside the stocking. Bought the stocking for a couple of dollars at the supermarket yesterday. Put the chicken in the stocking. We'll get a couple of, or maybe this stone, put in that stocking as well to weight it down. We'll tie some string onto the end of the stocking, and then we'll put the stocking in the water. You probably need to put it near the bank a little bit, where it's not where the water's not flowing that much. And we'll leave it in for a couple of hours, and we'll just check it every so often. So I'll set it up, and then we'll head out, and we'll put a bit of bait in a few places, and see how we go. So we're just going to walk up this track a little bit and see if we can put some little bait traps down in the just the side of the water there on the Yarra. I don't want to walk too far. I'll put 2 in already, and so I don't want to go too far because they'll probably eat the whole chicken and before I get back to check it. So you don't want to be going too far. Something like this might be pretty good. Then again, you don't want to frighten them when you come back and check the bait. Anyway, I could walk all the way up there, but anyway, I'll go down here. I'll go down here. I'll put this is the last one, this is the 3rd one. I'll put 2 in already. So I'll check them on the way back. And this is the last one. So here it is. The chicken in a stocking. The chicken in a stocking on a string, they call it. Well, on my second beer of the day, it's the Panhead Pale Ale, the 4.6%er. I don't mind it. It's a good beer. Not cheap. I think they're about $26 for half a dingo, half a dozen. But they're locally brewed, and they're not a bad drop. I'm not a big fan of pale ale, but I have taken to it just recently, so. Oh, it's a good beer. You can taste the fruit. It's got lychee, mango, guava, all those luscious fruits. But yeah, if you're in the bottle shop, try the old panhead. Anyway, I'll put the yabby baits in, and it's just a matter of waiting now. Being a little bit patient. Probably wait an hour, maybe just over an hour. See how we go. Might come up with nothing. Might be donuts, but hopefully we'll get something. I'll be able to show you on the vid. Cheers. So there's a few geezers turning up in their caravans, but it's pretty empty. And this is a new addition to the Warburton Holiday Park. Is the kids' kind of water world, I suppose you call it. It's they were building it last year. It used to be the old pool complex, which they just left in ruins. And anyway, the council have put some money into the area, and now they've got a kiddies water world playground, so it's a ripper. You can see, got the water slide, heaps of water activities. Kids are loving it. So if you've got kids and you're coming down this way, come down to Warburton, you can always come here. We get pretty busy in the summer months, I must admit, but plenty of parking and plenty of room to put your towel for a picnic. Ripper. So just an update on the capture of these elusive freshwater crays, yabbies, whatever you want to call them. Not easy. I've seen a few, they've got away from me. There was a big eel that got one of them. There's shitloads of eels in this river as well. Apparently they're good eating. Not that I've eaten one. Talking about eating, ducks, they're protected. What animals protected in Australia? You can't go around killing things and eating things like they do in, you know, third world countries. We're pretty good with our looking after our wildlife and nature and stuff like that, I suppose. But it's a beautiful day, as you can see. Warburton's it's kind of located in like a valley. It's got mountains on both sides. And usually in the summer months, you know, the water's running, as you can see. People just blow up tubes and just, you know, cruise down the river on the tide, on the rapids. As you can see, I'm still on the panheads. It's brilliant, absolute brilliant beer weather. We used to camp here down at Easter and stuff like that. And Easter and Christmas is packed down here, but in the middle of the week, what is it, about mid-November? It's there's no one around. There's a few people over in the water park that I showed you before, but they're just day trippers. There's a couple of vans. We usually camp here at Easter, just next to this rotunda. We get the full use of it as well, especially if it rains. You know, the wives can put their rice cookers in there, obviously, because they're Thai. They bring everything bar the kitchen sink, and I'll get 3 sites here. This is 3 sites, so I get the whole lot at Easter. And I get the use of the rotunda. The use of rotunda is for public, but no one kind of uses it. They've got a fire there as well. Yeah, you can even sleep in here. It's not too bad. Plenty of ducks around. Plenty of wildlife around. So hopefully I'll catch a few yabbies, and I'll be able to show you on the vid. But don't be surprised if I catch fuck all. Here's the mama and father duck here with their babies, just cruising down the river there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 babies with mum and dad. Yeah, sensational. Let me know how it looks on the 9, the GoPro 9. Well, the fire's roaring. We just had dinner. An update on the yabby freshwater crayfish. No joy at this stage. Had some close calls, just couldn't get the net around the bloody bastard of a thing. They are big, so hopefully tonight we'll go down with some torches, try our best, if not tomorrow. So not looking too good, viewers. Anyway, it's all about having a go and persistence. Anyway, it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock, just had dinner. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Well, viewers, I finally caught the yabby, or the freshwater cray, whatever you want to call it. It's taken me a while, but I persisted, and that's what you've got to do in life if you want to get anywhere. So there it is there, viewers. It's a fair size, and it's probably got a little bit of meat on it. I don't know how old it is, but yeah, it took me a while. I tried to get it yesterday, but it got away from me, and I put the bait out again this morning at about 7:30, and went back about an hour later and checked, and there she was, and I finally caught it with a net. So there's plenty out there. I'm not going to pick it up because it's going to bite me, see? And you don't want to get those, you don't want to be bitten by those nippers. So, no, that's cool. I'm not going to eat it. We're going to throw it back and let it hopefully grow even bigger and have a long, happy life in this environment, which we call the Yarra River. Pretty well known in Melbourne, in Victoria, the Yarra River. They used to call it the upside down river. It's quite a big one. It's got a little bit of meat down there, as you can see, viewers. But like I said, I'm going to throw it back. Fantastic. The river must be full of them, and apparently there's bigger, much bigger ones in there. But that's cool. Fantastic. So it's all catch and release, so we're going to release our freshwater cray, or yabby as we call it in Australia. We're going to release him back to where I caught him, because I think that's where he kind of lives. I know people catch them and eat them and stuff like that, but he's not that big, and you know, they can grow 5 times as big. But anyway, it's all about putting him back. This is where we got him. Just there you can see the chicken in there. And that's where we got him. And this is where he lives. In this environment. Right, there he is in there. I'm going to release him now. And watch he doesn't bite me. These are really strong. Putting him back in there. Probably doesn't know where he is for a bit. He's lost his sense of direction. He's caught on that string. It's probably not a good thing. But there he goes. There he goes, back into the water. There you go, viewers. Hope that looks pretty good on the GoPro, but off he goes. You can see that, he's just sitting on the log there. He's just going to disappear, and off he goes. Brilliant. Job done. Time for breakfast.